Hello and welcome to our presentation. My name is Frank Dravis and I am the Director of Global BI and HANA Services for Utopia. And what we're going to be talking about now is Utopia's SAP HANA Services and an overview into what we offer. Our HANA BI practice line is part of our larger strategic consulting and other services that we offer at Utopia, amongst data management and data services. And so, as you can see here, we have a number of component offerings, everything from modeling and installations, loading, and database administration. And those services form our larger practices around, say, BW upgrades, HANA installation and deployments, and BW conversions. So that list, to be precise, is, we do a BW upgrade service. And so what this is about, it allows customers to upgrade their legacy BW installations, SAP BW, to the most current version, which is 7.3. And the 7.3 BW is HANA ready. In other words, you can then migrate that over to HANA once BW has been upgraded. We also do HANA installations and deployments. That includes the Linux OS and testing and certify the system. We'll do the HANA BW conversion, and that is once BW is upgraded to 7.3, and it's still functioning on disk though, it's NetWeaver BW, we will migrate that 7.3 implementation over to HANA. Also, we implement SAP HANA RDSs, which are otherwise known as Rapid Deployment Solutions. It can either be operational reporting or COPA. And probably one of the most popular ones right now is implementing a HANA Agile Data Mart. And this is where you integrate in SAP and third-party data into HANA, forming a reporting mart. Maybe it's around sales data or customer data or even inventory data. So this slide here is a handy slide for showing you what our BI and HANA practice landscape looks like, where we pull data in from external data sources. This is where we leverage our very strong data migration methodology, and we do the cleansing and transformation and the loading of the data. We'll pull it from ECC, as you can see down there in the bottom. We'll also do ECC report accelerators, extracting the data from BW into HANA, and RDSs fit into here, where potentially there's a COPA report that's being run in ECC, and it's running very slow. Maybe it's taken 40 minutes to run. And HANA can be implemented as a sidecar solution here, where the data, the COPA data, is actually loaded into HANA, but the users still run the report from ECC, just as usual, using the regular console. But when it's run from ECC, ECC actually pulls the data from HANA at substantially faster performance than what you would have gotten if the COPA report had pulled the data straight from ECC. Of course, and then there's the business warehouse, where we do the installations and upgrades and building out classic BW reporting marts. There's a whole set of services just around BW before you even get to HANA that we implement. And then, in the upper right hand corner is the BI side, where HANA is essentially about delivering greater value through report acceleration and allowing you to access and evaluate much greater volumes of data. And none of that would be valuable if you didn't have some form of BI solution to bolt on it and show what is the result of the data load into HANA, what was the results of your views development. So you need a BI implementation somewhere, some sort of data modeling in universes or cubes and queries to actually expose the data that has been propagated into HANA. And then of course that takes us down to the right hand corner where we will do the HANA installations and the ECC report accelerations. So what's important to understand as you go about building out these capabilities is the stack of skills that are necessary. You know, maybe it's the functional skills, ABAP programming, basis, or even the OS level skills that are needed. We can provide you with all those different layers of skills in deploying your SAP HANA solution. And understand that when it comes to building up an agile data mart, that there is a very robust and rigorous integration process to follow to ensure the integrity of the data that you're pulling out of your source systems, that you're cleansing it, standardizing it, and loading it into a business model, a reporting model that fits your reporting requirements. And so this is about data integration. And data integration is very similar to data migration, except for data integration occurs every day, rather than migration is a one-time event where you sunset the source system or the legacy system. Data integration occurs, as often as you want transactional updated to be loaded into your reporting mart or your data warehouse. And then of course the other difference between migration and integration is data integration ETL jobs have got to be optimized to be run in production so that you have very low latency and very high uptime of that target system. And then of course the RDSs, whether it be about accelerating financial performance, unlocking your costing and profitability analysis, or your operational decision making, we can implement those very popular RDSs for you. And it's all about, those are targeted at specifically accelerating and improving the ECC user experience. And I would be remiss if I did not mention that what we do with HANA on-premise in deploying those HANA solutions at a customer's facility, we can also do in the cloud. We have a very rich HANA cloud environment, SAP ecosystem environment, and this whole topic of cloud I will cover in a separate presentation, as I will indeed in a separate presentation drill down into the specific value points of HANA and how that can help clients. But for the purposes of this very short presentation, understand that what we can do on premise for a customer, we can definitely do in cloud and host HANA in that very rich environment. And so with that, I'd like to leave you with my business contact information here, Frank Dravis. You have my phone number and email there. If you have any questions, comments, give me a ring, shoot me an email message, and I will be glad to provide you with more information on our HANA services. Thank you.